Hannah, Gerard and Macarena Soncini are Australian rules football players who play for the Halifax Dockers. But this weekend, they'll be wearing a different uniform.
We are heading to Hamilton, Ontario to play in the Canada Cup. The Halifax Dockers, Sydney Giants, Etobicoke, and the New York Magpies are all coming together to form a squad of 20 ladies to play a bunch of games this weekend.
Hannah and Macarena are two of only 3 players from Nova Scotia going to the Canada Cup, and the honor isn't lost on them.
It means a lot. It's honestly an incredible opportunity. We are so happy that we get to represent the East Coast, and we're just hoping that this will put East Coast footy on the map and that we'll get more people joining. Hopefully we'll come home with the Canada Cup itself.
I'm pretty proud to be one of the 3 ladies that are heading up this weekend. It means a lot to me to represent Halifax, and shout out to my Australian family to see me play AFL here in Canada. I'm actually half Australian, so I knew of the sport, and I saw on Facebook the Halifax Dockers posted about their women's team and that anybody can come and try out. So last June, I went to the field and gave it a shot and have loved it ever since.
I actually got into it because my partner got into it because he knew an Australian man that told him about it. So it was during COVID. There really was not a lot to do. We would go out to the parks and practice, and then I figured I'm kind of into this. I can kick, I can hand pass, and I joined the Etobicoke in Toronto, moved to Halifax, found the Halifax Dockers, and now here I am loving it.
And what about the Halifax Dockers, the team that both Hannah and Macarena play for?
They're an awesome club. We have social events together. The team atmosphere out on the field is really supportive. As one of the few female that come out, we need more. The men's team is super welcoming and love having us play with them, and it's just fantastic.
So actually this year is our 10th year anniversary. Our founder and club president, Jonah Scott, started Halifax Dockers when he moved to Halifax from Australia 10 years ago. So we're super excited to be celebrating this milestone. If you would like to reach out to us, you can find us on Instagram at Halifax Aussie Rules or on Facebook at Halifax Australian Football Club. It's a lot of fun. You should come try it out. It's not as scary as it may look. And I usually describe it as if rugby and soccer had a baby and Australian rules football came out. But yeah, you should really try it out. We love it out here. We will have anybody of any skill, any experience come out. We just want to grow Australian rules football out here in Halifax.
Anybody can come out and try at any level. It is a little bit helpful to have a previous sport background, soccer, rugby, etc. But the team here is really, really welcoming, and the coaching staff is great. So they'll start anybody who's never held a ball before up to people who've had experience, and they're welcoming of anybody.